Let's move on to the next team because obviously the next team electrifies the other gentleman. This is not Night Riders. This is Hyderabad. क्योंकि हैदराबाद की बात करें तो इनका चेहरा जो वो चाय चांद बिस्कुट की तरह खिल जाता है.
Last time 10th आए.
Sir, so that means things can only get better.
That is one way of looking at it.
Yes.
They've also in the last 4 years had the worst record in the IPL.
So that means things can, but see, that doesn't mean things can only get better. They can still finish 10th. I mean, things can't get worse. I'll put it that way. I'll turn my glass half full to glass half empty and say things can't get any worse for them. I'll tell you something. I mean, there's a lot of diehard Hyderabad fans out there, and I know that you come after me a lot because I've had a bit of a laugh at the auction saying, what's going on? Why did they keep buying in like so many foreign players? When you have such a strong base of foreign players, when you've had a captain who's done well, you get somebody, great, of course, won the World Cup, great, they got Pat Cummins in, made him a captain, and I know that you have been as conflicted about this move. No harm, no foul to Pat Cummins, great bloke, great captain, but yeah, to replace Markram.
Yeah, absolutely, it just totally changes the side because what happens is one thing happens. If you have a captain, you have to play him.
Yep.
Now, the moment you play him, okay, who are the other players that you play? You have to play Klaasen. Klaasen is probably the best T20 international batter in the world right now.
Current, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. You have to play him. Then you've got somebody like a Hasaranga. You want to play Hasaranga, you really want to play him. You've got Travis Head out there. You got Glenn Phillips out there. You got Aiden Markram out there, who is your captain.
Yeah.
Who do you drop? That means one of Jansen, Aiden Markram, Travis Head, only one of those, Glenn Phillips. Of those four, only one will play.
I can't believe that there would be a team which would put Glenn Phillips on the bench. I know big players, accomplished, experienced players have sat on the bench, but Glenn Phillips...
If you had a loan system in the IPL,
yeah,
this side would be on everybody's speed dial.
Yeah, cash rich.
Can you loan me Markram? Can you loan me Phillips? Can you loan me Marco Jansen?
Yeah, they'll be sitting
These are the kind of players every other team wants.
Yep.
And they may not make the 11 because now they also got Hasaranga, who has already started spinning so well.
He's spinning yarns. Nice.
I loved it, but the clause, it was so devious. Harsha, you just have to explain it.
Hasaranga says, I'm coming back to Test cricket. He has retired at 26. Everybody knows Hasaranga doesn't ever want to play Test match cricket. So I looked at that and said, Hasaranga coming back to Test cricket. Then the next day it made sense. Hasaranga comes back to Test cricket, straight away the ban gets activated. He's got eight negative points, demerit points. So he has to miss the 2 Test matches. So he misses the 2 Test matches. Now what does he do? He can't play 2 Test matches. So what does he do? Oh, okay, I'll drag my feet and I'll come to the IPL.
Yeah.
But now the demerit points are gone. He can go and play in the T20 World Cup, I'd imagine.
Otherwise he'd miss the first 2 matches.
So he has spun a beautiful yarn.
Sir, पता क्या करा उसने? उसने सारी दुनिया को क्या करा है? लपेट दिया. सबको लपेट दिया.
Very nicely done.
Well done.
But he's in tremendous form. And he's batting at number 4 as captain of Sri Lanka and scoring some runs because I always thought there was a batter in him that he was wasting. So now he can come and be a finisher and bowl leg spin. It's worked out perfectly for Sunrisers and Hasaranga.
I just feel that there's always, when you're sitting on the outside and you're observing, and trust me, I observe very neutrally for the last 16 years. It's like, all teams equal. Just feel this... I don't know why I feel this mahal of just a little bit of confusion. It's just their foreign buys.
Look, they've changed coaches so much that, what is the philosophy? So they had Moody for a long time. They brought Bayliss in over Moody.
Yeah. And then
he goes, then Brian Lara comes in.
Yeah.
He's gone, Vetteri's come in.
Yeah.
But see, Vetteri has at least been around the IPL. He has, because for
it's
Brian
like the
Lara...
Premiership managers.
Yeah.
You just find a new club every year.
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing, that they've got him. It's just that if they had not called, put Cummins as a captain, I can completely understand. Pat Cummins does not have anything to prove to anyone in the world. But to remember, he does not captain any other T20 side. Yeah. He's a tremendous test captain, probably one of the greatest.
He's a fantastic test player. He's got better and better as a 50 overs bowler. This is his weakest side.
Why make him captain? Why make him captain? Because you're forcing decisions on yourself, which are very... The other thing is, who is, other than Bhuvi, who's by himself a retiring kind of person, not the kind of person to thrust himself in front, who is that Indian presence who stands up there in the dressing room? And I'm looking out there and saying...
There are three young Indian players who are the primary reason why I had them in my top 4 last year. Abhishek Sharma has had a fabulous smat. Syed Mushtaq Ali, sorry, बड़े भाई मुश्ताक अली साहब को मैं स्मैट बना दिया.
Yeah.
Mayank Agarwal, iffy, last year, decent season this year, and Rahul Tripathi, who everybody loves and who can bat anywhere. Those three start to contribute. This side starts to look very well. Very good.
But they also need something from one of the Indian bowlers, Jaydev and all. They used to be a fantastic Indian bowling
Umran,
Of course, the year they won, it was the Indian bowlers
Bhuvi,
who won them the IPL.
they got Umran, Natarajan, Unadkat. They got Unadkat as well.
side.
Yeah, they do.
And they've got this guy everyone likes called Nitish Reddy. He can bat a little bit as well. But they have to deliver. They have to deliver.
Yeah, well, what's the final verdict, sir?
You know, मेरे को प्रोड्यूसर एक कान में एक बात बोला मियाँ.
क्या?
बोला आप लास्ट टाइम टॉप 4 बोले फुल बिरयानी की ख्वाहिश थी खिचड़ी आ गई. मैं उनको बोला नहीं मियाँ वो बिरयानी खाने गए थे लेकिन जो है बातें चले लतीफ़े चले चुटकुले चले बस मिस हो गई.
बिरयानी कोई और खा गया.
बस मिस हो गई चले गए. अब क्या है टूर्नामेंट खत्म हो गया अपना अभी चुटकुले सुना रहे हैं इधर उधर.
लतीफ़े, I love that.
लतीफ़े सुना रहे हैं.
Such a lovely word.
It's a great word. All right, तो मुझे भी यही लग रहा है कि my verdict is no, it's not working for me.
No, neither for me. And I love Pat Cummins, but it's just as a side, as a total, it just doesn't make sense.
So come on Hyderabad, surprise all of us. It's the only team with 3 thumbs down. So surprise.
You know that last year all 3 of us had given it a thumbs up for the
I
playoffs.
had top 4. Yeah,
For
all
the
of them
playoffs.
at the top.
This is for the playoffs, by the way. These thumbs and fingers crossed and down.
I mean,
we had
still
given them playoff chances.
Head Mayank, Abhishek, Klassen, Tripathi, Washington Sundar or Phillips, Hasaranga, Markande, Cummins, Bhuvi. It's a side that can do it, you know. But
Do it, yeah.
no.